Leonard inserted in the lineup. His ability to shoot threes gives to Lillard, and he drills a triple. Length on defense, Alcambavia. Paul into the lane, a pocket pass.
And defend him. He gets a shot for CP3 or Harden.
CJ the other way, drives into the lane, goes to the cup, a high runner off the window.
Eyes up, you're the letter O for a reason.
Paul back to Harden, a deep offering. Here's a nice pick and roll set up from Damian Lillard on a screen from Leonard.
For the Rockets, it left Myers.
What do you have for us tonight?
A lot of noise. You remember Men in Black?
Sure.
Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones.
Absolutely.
And you.
Here's Paul coming the other way. He's so good at handling that ball like a pair of...
How do you defend the screen and roll? It's got to switch up.
Lillard has the early jets, and he knocks down another triple. Davis picked up the 2 fouls. Harden a 3. Got it. Getting a body on him is Turner trying to run him off the 3. He'll drive to the glass, looking to get to the line. He won't, but he laid it up and in.
Still remain attached to his hip and force a tough shot.
CJ dogged by 2 defenders. Finds Aminu open for 3. Ahead to Damian. He'll pull up. He'll cast another 3. And he hit another one. Holy cow! Great start for the Blazers. They run Paul off the 3-point arc. Contact made, and a foul on Chris Paul. And he may get a technical foul here.
He should.
I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. As he reached down toward Damian Lillard to take the ball away.
Look, the foul gets called on CP3. So it's the Blazers' ball. So Myers Leonard goes to take the basketball from him. CP3 takes exception to it.
A moment ago, 2 technicals issued, 1 to Chris Paul and 1 to Myers Leonard. Here's the Blazers get possession, and that was the second foul on Chris Paul as Turner. Leonard shows. Anderson puts it on the deck. He rarely does that. Had it swatted from behind, but Capella's right there to gather it in. Over it comes to Turner, shooting 19% from 3 tonight. He'll get to the mid-range, loops that one over the rim. 4 seconds for Leonard. He's got to take it outside and bomb away, and he hit it! Blazers by 2, off to a tremendous start. Here's CJ outside, a triple. Got it!
Yeah.
Harden coming off his screen. Nene the pick.
Like he says, all the best shooters have that mindset. Klay Thompson down at Golden State, airballs a 3.
He's a big believer in karma, Lamar. You put the work in, the game comes back to you. Look at that pass from Collins. Spots Connaughton, jump stop, lean, left-hander up and in. Magnificent play tonight to start this ball game.
But you got to have it. Ed Davis gives it to you on both ends of the floor. Pat always moving. Blazers looking good.
5, a minute 25 to go first quarter. Look out, Harden has some airspace. Blazers want to save him for the course of this game. Now Blazers get a stop and they bring it the other way. CJ attacks the body of Gordon, drives to the glass and lays it in. Connaughton recovers and Connaughton drops back on Tucker. 4 turnover. Paul the other way, ridden by Connaughton. Play goes to the body of Ariza. Leaps and fires outside of Connaughton for a triple. Nope, Davis the rebound up and in. Into the lane. Attacking the rim is Ariza.
Not the team you want to give extra looks to.
Lillard bears down. Backdoor lob. Connaughton using that athletic spring. Looking at him warily. Paul will just fire the triple. Got it.
The same offensive firepower.
Dame drives and kicks. Here's Collins, a drifting long-range 3. Connaughton runs his man off the screen, and Babute floats over the top of the pick. Connaughton flicks one up and ends to Paul. Ariza will pull the string on a triple. He hands off to Vonleh. Nice pass.
I love Noah Vonleh dribbling towards Pat Connaughton. Chris Paul thinking Pat might come off of the handoff. Pat fakes high, goes low.
Boy, those are great teams. Off the screen, Lillard steps back and hits. Faking. Get new dribbles from Leonard. Leonard rolls, high bounce, he'll catch, he'll fade, he'll shoot and score. Blazers lead it by 10. Paul driven into the lane. It's hard to bother him.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the Blazers are going to keep trying to force those contested 2s. Damian Lillard. I know it's year round for some people, but he's pulling up from Bandon Dunes right now.
Yes, he is.
What is he doing?
Crossing over Paul, surveys and fades.
But Chris Paul, although a little undersized compared to E.T., he's strong.
Boom. Scoops ahead of Capella. Back to Harden, into the lane. His toss is good. It's a 10-0 Houston run. Damian Lillard works outside, has some space, floats a 3 and hit another one. Harden driven away from the screen, the 1-2 to the cup, and there's Collins with a left hand to swat it into the bleachers.
Especially the part down the side. As long as he gets blocks like this, he can wear his hair however he chooses.
Collins comes to screen. He'll roll. CJ trying to probe and split the pair. Capella recovers to defend, but in the triple threat position. Stepping back is Harden. The floor quickly. Anderson puts it on the deck. Jump stops. Turner will push. Will pull up over Anderson and got it. With a jumper. Here's Harden outside. Leonard quickly dispatches to Lillard. Out to Aminu. Capella deflects it. Controls it. Sends it to Ariza. Leonard sets a screen. Being held by Ariza. What is that? What is going on there? Now remember, Leonard already has a technical foul. Take a look here.
Ariza tried to be slick. He has him with the right arm. It's one of those MMA locks. right before they take you.
Leonard rolls. They give it to Turner. Back to Leonard. Hook pass in the corner. CJ looks off defenders. Floats one up and in. A three.
Myers can go up with the shot, but there's two Houston defenders right there. So they might go up, might contest it. You never know. You got a wide open CJ.
8:10 left third quarter. So Houston 16 to shoot as they swing it into play. And Capella gives it right to CJ. He's got to step on Capella. Takes him to the rack. Lean it up and in. And he is fouled. Count the bucket.
The intended recipient. And then lets out the yell.
Terminates the dribble though. Turner, nice find. Down the middle. Diving to the cup. CJ bumped by Ariza. Kick out. Leonard a three. Bam! Blazers by 4.
You want to beat the Rockets, you got to beat them at their own game. Not only getting to the basket and making layups, but shooting that three.
11-0 Blazer run. Harden into the lane. Quick toss up and in. Gordon summoning momentum. Nice screen and roll. Capella.
Coach Stotts won it.
He gets a hit though on a defender and off the left hand. Swings it to Davis. Over to the cutter. It's Chief. Back to Davis. Good decision. Outside to Dame. Over to Aminu. Heaves a three. Got it. And just taking 1 3 after another. As Aminu will hear. After the timeout, he's out there. Damian strings in another three. Up.
Backs him up enough, and this is wide open.
And Lillard comes up limping.
Oh, come on, Dame.
He'll drive. He'll pull up suddenly. That one in and out. Batted up and in. There is Collins with that reach to tap it in.
Halfway down the tunnel. How Dame is that?
Damian Willis Reed Lillard. I mean, remember the game at Memphis.
Paul bottled up double outside of Bamute. Collins gets out, blocks another one. Recovered by Houston, no reset, 13 to shoot, and Gordon standstills and watches. Jonathan has been good this year, but he'll put his head down and run it right to the rim. No. Davis the recovery, sticks it right back and in with a two-hand jam. Blazers by 11, 9:44 to play. Paul high dribble into the lane. He needs help, 7 to shoot. Cross-court skip, gathered by Aminu, a triple, got it. 13th in percentage. Paul into the lane, hangs and hunts and lays it in. Dame on the bench. Harden takes steps into the paint, gets away with it to set up Tucker. Working methodically with a dribble, trying to draw Vonleh out. He'll drive it, lay it up, and in. Harden 35 tonight for the league's leading scorer. He stiff arms, he drives, he lays it in.
It's been an offensive night for the Blazers, but they're definitely going to have to rely on the defense.
Working on Paul, crossed him, one dribble pull-up, stuck it between the wickets. He drops another one. And he will, a deep three. Oh, that one's around 360, then some. One-on-one and an injured Lillard. He reaches in. Paul will drive it and lay it in. By an 8-tame all-defender in Paul, and then he feeds Ariza. Paul the other way. The cutter in transition. In he comes handling the ball. He has forced to give it to Vonleh. Working on Paul. Jabs him, drives. The ball ripped by Damian, but recovered by Tucker, who flops and lays it in. Houston will lead a 3. Back come the Blazers with 2:11 left. CJ crosses over, ball batted. He got it back, leans back, baseline jumper, good. Dame will. Harden will go right into the cup and lay it in and draws the foul. As the league's 6th leading scorer, he puts his head down, he drives to the cup, he'll lay it up and in. Turner fights over the screen, forcing Harden into the lane, but that's incredible shooting. CJ outside, that'll end the game. Houston